We want to check in with Dana Osgood. Dana, for those not getting snow squalls, today is actually a pretty comfortable day for some cleanup before the next round of snow.
Yes, Brian, we have a very active pattern coming up. So it's kind of one storm right after the other, really kind of coming up in the next 2 weeks. But these are some of our snow totals from the system that we got yesterday. Highest snow total I could find was 6 inches in Lubec. Most of us, though, were kind of in that 3 to 5 inch range. Got 5 inches in South Portland, 4.5 in South China, almost 3 inches in Lincoln. So a pretty good storm, but it came through fairly fast. Something that I had mentioned earlier was that when I walked outside today, I got hit with the sunshine and I thought it felt actually kind of warm. And then I checked my phone and it said that it was only 33 degrees where I was. But in comparison to yesterday, this is a huge difference. Most of us are between 15 and almost 25 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. However, we do have a wind chill factor to kind of add in there, so it might not feel quite as warm. We also had some snow squalls earlier. Brian mentioned that just before, and we talked about it at the beginning of the show. Most of the squalls themselves went through earlier, and they lowered visibility quite a bit, especially along the I-95 corridor a couple of hours ago. As we get into this afternoon, we might see a couple of extra snow showers or snow squalls, but likely not as intense as the ones that we saw this morning. And it is also quite windy behind the system that went through yesterday. We have a pretty breezy northwest wind here, gusting to 35 miles per hour in Bangor, gusting to 30 in Caribou, gusting to 28 right now in Sanford. It'll be fairly breezy as we get throughout the rest of the afternoon. This model here is for Portland, gusting to about 30 miles per hour. However, in areas like the mountains, could even be gusting up to 40, even 45 miles per hour as we get into kind of the second half of the day here. In the afternoon, it'll be a mixture of sun and clouds, definitely a lot more sunshine closer to areas of the coastline. A couple of scattered snow showers and snow squalls, but like I said, not as intense as the ones earlier this morning. Mostly clear overnight tonight, so our temperatures will be able to drop fairly far. Most of us will get down into the single digits or low teens. And then I think Saturday, overall, looks like a really nice day. We started out a little bit cold, but we have a lot of sunshine for the afternoon. But we start to increase our cloud cover as we get into the second half of the day. And that is ahead of another system kind of in this active pattern coming up. So we'll start to see some snow move into areas of western Maine and New Hampshire at about 11 p.m. to midnight on Saturday night. And that will overspread much of the state as you get into early Sunday morning. But just like the system from yesterday, these ones are going through pretty fast. So by the time we get to early morning on Sunday, this is 10 a.m. already, most of that snow is out of the area. And by about noon or getting into the afternoon, the rest of that snow is gone. So again, a very quick system coming through here. And then Sunday afternoon, I wouldn't be surprised if we also saw some snow squalls behind that system there as well. And same with kind of Sunday night into early Monday. Monday overall I think will be a mostly cloudy day. So another snowfall map to show you guys. I would say widespread, 4 to 8 inches for the southern and western parts of the state here. In general, the farther north and east you get, the less snowfall you would see. 2 to 4 inches near Bangor, and then up in the county, a dusting to about 2 inches in total. It's a very active pattern that we have coming up, so these systems that I'm going to show you isn't exact with placement or precipitation type, but just kind of gives you an idea of really how much that we have going on to talk about, so it'll be a very busy week in the weather office. Marine forecast, gale warning in effect for how windy it is. Quick look at the 7-day forecast. Scattered snow showers as we get into the afternoon. Still pretty windy, but where you don't see those snow showers, it'll be fairly sunny. A really nice day for Saturday, but we start to kind of see that increase in snow shower activity overnight Saturday into Sunday. So Brian will be looking at that system as we get into the weekend, but I think important to think about the fact that we have a very active pattern coming up.
Yes, plenty to track. All right, Dana, thank you.